What's up, Sagittarius? This is going to be your love check-in for the second half of November. This is for my Saggy, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoyed this video, please do give me a like, throw me a comment, share it, helps out the channel. If you're new here, I put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I do offer personal readings. The info is in the description box of the video. There is a long wait for a reading with me, so if you wanted to explore your options, I have put links to my affiliates Mystic Sense and Spiritual Blossom in the description box as well. Mystic Sense will give you your first 5 minutes reading free. Spiritual Blossom will give you a bonus $10 when you deposit $20. Check them out if you feel called to do so. If you want to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I've put the links to those in the description box as well. And just a quick shout out to my girl Tara, who has just launched her merch store for her restaurant. I'm wearing her Drunken Skillet Tee. So if you guys are keen to check it out, I've put the links to the store and her restaurant if you wanted to pop in if you're in the area. She's got lots of cool shit as well. Besides Drunken Skillet, she's got like a whole collection. So check it out if you want to. And congratulations, Tara. Now let's get stuck into it, Saggy. I'm going to do the person on your mind, my usual check-in. How do they feel about you? Then how do you feel about them? Then the projected potential outcome for the second half of November. To anyone that's new to my channel, I say potential because I'm infusing manifesting the law of assumption on this channel, which means the readings are check-in points into one version of you and one version of your specific person that you have manifested, selected out of the infinite that are available right now. Creation is finished. All things exist at once. Everything on the outside is a reflection of your current state, the version of you that you're being and the version of the person that you have selected. And if you would like to manifest this differently, your desires are absolutely meant for you. You can. It just requires a shift in your focus and the version you're being and a reselection of the person. The circumstances must shift. They don't matter. Okay? So you can take a look at some of my other content or some of the content online. There's great coaches. You can read Joseph Murphy, Neville Goddard, and I teach as I go. Okay, Saggy, person on your mind, how do they feel about you? 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands. Seems to be a waiting and a withdrawal energy, Hermit card. Maybe they're waiting on you to make a move, Sag, or there's something also about effort with that 8 of Pentacles. So they're thinking about the future, 3 of Wands as well. There could be a very heavy focus on work and career as well. So let's have a look. King of Wands, Strength card, 10 of Cups in the reverse. They're thinking about the future, Saggy. 10 of Cups has come out here, which is about the future. But it's in the reverse. So something's testing the strength of the connection in terms of the future vision. Attracted to you, Sag, King of Wands. You could be dealing with another fire sign. We have a lot of fire energy here. Well, you know, we've got strong Leo. 6 of Wands is in the reverse. Something is testing the strength of the connection. We've got the 6 of Wands in the reverse. So this person is either not feeling like they're getting much attention or not feeling very validated or doubting the success or, you know, doubting that you can achieve the 10 of Cups for whatever reason. 7 of Swords is in the reverse, Knight of Wands. Might have something to do, Saggy, with some trust issues that have gone on between the two of you. I can see a lot of attraction and desire, Knight of Wands, and this person is very passionate about you, Knight of Wands. This could be a little bit of an unstable energy, though, Knight of Wands. I think, you know, 7 of Swords in the reverse tends to be a bit of this kind of caught out or called out energy as well. So there could have been maybe a clash. I mean, Strength card can also be ego clashes around the direction forward. Could be a bit of ego going on here that's causing a bit of stop-start. The 7 of Swords in the reverse, maybe for some of you, you know, you have called this person out on some kind of behavior. Or that's been a dynamic between the two of you. I'm going to get your card, Saggy, and it's going to be much more relevant because this is just one version and we can recreate it or reselect it, but this is just for context. Why is the 10 of Cups in the reverse? It's 9 of Pentacles, so there's a self-focused energy here, Sag. So whether that is someone, you know, you're dealing with a situation where in terms of 10 of Cups in the reverse, this person to date has some doubts that they're able to deliver a 10 of Cups in the reverse, and that can come down to their financial and material self, like what they're achieving, or this can be wanting to feel, you know, self-sufficient, and it can be a bit of a self-focused energy. I mean, Saggy, it'll be interesting to see your cards because maybe to you this person's coming across a little bit that way, and you selected the version of a person that's seemingly a little bit selfish or self-centered. This is a single energy, guys, so for some of you this has been a bit non-committal, and maybe there's been disagreements or clashing on the way forward, or otherwise this is just kind of that energy of like, okay, 10 of Cups in the upright would be like we're heading towards, you know, that family, but emotional fulfillment, but something is at this very check-in has led to like a feeling of lack of success. They may feel like you're not really giving them much attention or validation, Sag. I mean, maybe this person is looking for that. You haven't done anything wrong. I'm just pointing out they have their own thoughts and feelings, but they're going to change the way they think and feel when you project new thoughts and step into new reality. Any of my newbies, you might not know what I'm talking about. You can go and watch some of my other content. It'll make sense. But 9 of Pentacles, and then, yeah, what's weighing on the situation, and I pointed it also out when I was shuffling, is something to do with work, career, and self-sufficiency, and also confidence issues. This person could have a real faux confidence, Sag, like they could come across as very confident. Some of you are dealing with an entrepreneur as well with that King of Wands energy. You know, or that's you also, Sag, you know, you both could be kind of quite strong-headed and very focused on self, and I'm not giving you guys shit, it just could be like some kind of a clash that is sort of blocking the development towards 10 of Cups, which is ultimate fulfillment. Some of you, there could be patchiness when it comes to communication. I feel like this person's doubting the ability to move forward. Some of you have stopped communicating with this person, but Knight of Wands in the upright means maybe this person is keen to swoop back in and communicate. I mean, they're very passionate about you, Sag, no doubt. King of Wands, Knight of Wands. Let's just have a look at the 10 of Wands, the burdens. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and the King of Pentacles has come out in the upright, and the 7 of Cups. There's clashes here. There's trust issues going on, Sag, when it comes to, are we on the same page? King and Queen of Pentacles is loyal, stable, committed. Okay, now if we're talking about material matters, there could be this fear that we're not really matching our vision, or this person could feel they're not able to deliver that, and so they kind of show up a bit cocky and like to keep it casual. If I were to talk about it more, and don't make things your story if they're not, and even if it is your story, change the fucking story. I'll explain when I do your side of the street. There's something here about trust issues and called out, like one person could be more committed to the situation, another person could be saying, I want to be single and available. But don't take it as fixed, guys. The circumstances don't matter. It's confusing. There's mixed feelings about it, okay? 7 of Cups, or there could be suspicion. If this feels a bit stop-start and the focus isn't much on the relationship, there could be suspicion and confusion. Are there other cups around? Mixed feelings, mixed signals, okay? And they are weighed down. I think there's burdens when it comes to confidence, there's burdens when it comes to maybe career, and there's burdens when it comes down to something with the 7 of Swords in the reverse, like maybe something has been revealed, like if you had a clash with this person, the oracles will explain more. It might be something that has maybe stopped the movement or caused, you know, now a lot of confusion or mixed feelings between the two of you, or there's been a calling out or caught out in relation to maybe not being so loyal or committed to the situation. We've got the Empress card in the reverse. So there might be like a lot of doubts that this can develop or be nurtured now, given this current check-in. And again, we can fuck it all in a bucket, and I'll explain when I do you. But the Empress card in the reverse, this also could be, you know, 10 of Cups in reverse, Empress card in reverse. This person could have, if we're going to go a little bit deeper into psychology on this timeline, this version that you selected, Sag, mother issues could be coming up, like 10 of Cups can be family stuff. This person might have a bit of a bravado and a wall, no shortage of passion, but issues when it comes to believing in the happily ever after. So you could have the quote unquote, you know, the person that gets hot and then goes cold, the avoidant, whatever the label is. Again, not relevant. There's another version that's different. You just need to change your dominant assumption, select new version. Like the Empress card in the reverse, it's like, you know, doubting that this could move forward. You know, there's a mismatch here in terms of the vision, the commitment to the connection, you know. Empress card in the reverse is also like challenges to self-worth and self-love, okay? So the Empress in the upright is about giving and receiving love and having that sense of self-worth and self-value and being able to receive love. And so if there's trust issues between the two of you, on this person's side, they might themselves have trust issues, okay? And then that creates a mixed dynamic between the two of you. And again, more important you, because you've just selected this version and they will shift for you. But the World card, so I think they want to close out this old cycle, okay, because it is weighing on them, Ten of Wands, the dynamic, and they are still attracted to you, Sag. There also could be issues here to do with travel and distance, just for some of you. Maybe you're dealing with someone that travels for work or for career, or you just live at a distance or something like that. But not all of you. That's really just about closure and completion and potentially accomplishment. Now, it's going to be whatever you make of it, Sag, because you've made all of this. You've manifested it, okay? Page of Pentacles in reverse. This person doubts sometimes that they can give you much. This is like what they offer you. They feel like maybe what they offer you is small. So there's a confidence issue. Even though King of Wands in the upright can be quite confident, I'm just seeing that, you know, this person feels very weighed down, very burdened by the dynamic with you, but also potentially about, on a deeper level, doubting that they can deliver, you know, on expectations. That might be an old story, or they might have a fear, you know. I mean, Seven of Cups is illusions. So this is like, illusions really is fear, you know. Let's get your side of the street. The Sun card is in the reverse and the Six of Swords. They also have a fear, Six of Swords, that you're going to move away from them. This is also about movement and over water. So again, there could be distance. Now the Sun card, even in the reverse, is still kind of, you give them joy, but something has really dulled this. And I think it's got something to do with Seven of Swords in the reverse, a clash that you've had around maybe someone not being completely upfront, avoidance in some cases, guys, deception. And again, I tread around labels and all that kind of stuff, guys, because they're showing up like a character in your show. They're just a mirror and a projection in this one version of reality, which you can shift at any moment and select new version. But this looks a little bit like you could have gotten the person that looks like more, they're trying to have fun. They're not taking things very seriously. They're not being very reliable. They might have that assumption about you, Sag, but we don't give a fuck because they will change. I'm going to explain it again to you guys when I do your side, but we've got the Lovers card in the reverse. So self-love issues and self-worth issues are coming up. You conversely and more relevantly could have that, and they're a mirror. Lovers card, strong soul connections. There's also this feeling of like, you're not choosing me, you're not loving me, you're not validating me. Now, you might very well feel like this person is showing up and that's what's triggered in you. They might be triggered in that way, and so this is where it might be being ping-ponged back and forth. Knight of Wands, on, off, hot, cold, etc. Fear of you moving away from them, fear of them not being enough, and then they behave in a certain type of a way, maybe fear of unreadiness to really commit to the situation, and that could be a mix of financial and emotional and trust issues and whatever. Anyway, honestly, Sag, more important what you want to do with this situation. I'm going to have a look at you. Taurus, Libra energy, Leo energy, Gemini energy. This is choices. So there is this kind of feeling like, are there other options? Now, they might feel you have other options, Sag, you're going to move away and leave them, and that might have them not, you know, they might have some bravado, so they don't want to like show up and over commit or, you know, be too open, or Strength card, there's ego. So let's look at you, Chariot card. Some of you, you know, there is distance or travel with that Chariot card. You also just want to move in a positive direction. What do you feel towards them, Sag? Seven of Cups. I mean, there you go, guys. So mixed feelings, confusion. Also, maybe you're both projecting this kind of thing where you feel like you're an option, whether it's founded or unfounded, guys. If it's founded and you have a non-committal energy and there's options, you can manifest that away. You selected that reality. So you're completely within your power to select a different reality. The circumstances will shift. If this is just a lot of suspicion because of your dynamic, you need to change the story as well. okay? Because things just crystallize in a reality. Circumstances will start to shift to confirm where your thoughts and focus are. Yeah, you've got an Emperor card in the reverse. Wow. And we had the Empress in the reverse. So you're kind of mirroring each other's wounds. You might feel like this person doesn't take control of matters. They don't offer you anything structured. Or conversely, you know, Emperor and Empress in reverse, so mirroring each other's shadow. Could be, again, there could be something deeper on a soul level going on, like old family dynamics and wounding. Again, there's a healthy, healed version available right now, so we don't need to fixate too much on that, but recognizing maybe that this is triggering something in you, mummy issues, daddy issues, fear of abandonment, avoidant, anxious, blah, 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 blah. I mean, there's a defensiveness here, okay? Strength card, I mean, you can't make it up, right? You've got strength card, and I said ego clashes and testing each other's confidence in some kind of a way. It's triggering something. And anxiety, it gives you stress. This version does. Sag, okay? King of Wands. There you guys. This is why I do it. The tarot works, okay? So the cards are real. It doesn't have to be for you, guys. This doesn't have to resonate for everyone. But for those of you who it does, you both got King of Wands. So this could be very strong personalities. Maybe you're both fire, or otherwise it could be just this kind of very butting heads. Definitely attraction and desire, but also I think triggering each other's ego issues or fears in some kind of a way. Oh, wow. See, King and Queen of Wands. Guys, can't make it up. In the overall, so you do on a chemistry level and a passion level, you feel like this person is a match for you. So there's a lot of attraction, but you also might be very independent, very strong-willed. You both may be entrepreneurs. It's something about who's going to take the lead or clashes when taking the lead. Like, I think that's what's going on, because I saw the Emperor and the Empress in the reverse. It's like not in this check-in, the harmonizing of like the right dynamic, right? Like, and it's not about being a man or woman god, masculine and feminine energies, like the blend. So there could be a lot of ego clashing, etc. And you can change that, Sag. You just select and make new assumptions about them. This is just how they're showing up in your physical, okay? Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. So there's a sense of fate and destiny and something very strong between the two of you. But it's showing like there's patterns going on here. I said that to you. It might be Nine of Swords. The stress is it's testing your confidence in yourself or triggering something in you, or a story. There's withdrawal because of hurt feelings. And then we have Three of Cups. Now, guys, it could be triggering an old story you have about love, Three of Swords, old heartache, because if this person is showing up more like you think that they're not really choosing you, or they're showing up like inconsistent, might be triggering something in you. We do have Three of Cups here. Now, for some of you, yes, that could be that there's disconnect or hurt feelings in relation to third-party energy, okay, or suspicion around that. Manifest it away if you guys want this, and so it's come from your story. So it could be triggering this thing, I'm not chosen, or people cheat, or people lie, or whatever. Anyone that's new to my channel, you can go and watch my lives and my videos or investigate the topic a little bit further, and the people that are regulars will know why I'm saying just take your fucking attention away from it. It's not relevant. It's just a story, an aversion, okay? So you can get rid of the third parties, but there is hurt feelings here. Some of you, you know, there's withdrawal energy, and maybe you are spending time with friends even, or going out and having fun, or thinking about doing that, you know. Hermit card is going within, thinking about, well, maybe some hurt and pain between the two of you. You know, you do feel like this is very destined, and there's a strong connection. I can pick that up, but you know, Three of Swords, Three of Cups also could be friends that have interfered or meddled. But you're both King and Queen of Wands in the upright, and there's mutual attraction, I would say, okay? And then you've got the Empress card in the upright. They've got the Empress card in the reverse. So the thing is, right, whatever's gone on between the two of you at the moment, it looks like they're doubting that they can really nurture and grow in this situation, like as in maybe the potential of it. at this very point, at this check-in, and guys, you can leave the check-in and fuck it all in a bucket and re-script the entire thing and affirm completely, like live in the end. No, they love me, we have a perfect relationship, we're better than ever, you know, we're committed, we're loyal, we're stable, whatever the fuck you want, anything, okay? And use whatever techniques you want to live in the end. Choose a new reality, but they're not feeling very successful. I think maybe there's been sort of behaviors that have shown up due to lack of self-love. Here, you're working on loving yourself. I can see that with the Empress card. So it has triggered something in you and maybe old pain. But you're in upright Empress energy. So I feel you also potentially do want to expand and grow in this situation, but you're stressed and maybe you're doubting it. And if you are that person that feels like this person isn't choosing you and it's hurting you and there's third party energy, well, guess what? Like, manifest it the fuck away. Like, don't focus on that. But Empress energy, you know, for some of you, children are in the mix here. This is a wife and a mother. Some of you are dealing with third party energy. You know, this person or you could have had, I was about to say about the 10 of cups, and you've got 10 of cups in the upright. You know, some of you are dealing with a situation where there's family issues outside of your connection, like exes and children, or otherwise it's just this person's having doubts about delivering a 10 of cups to you because of the dynamic that's been created just on this one timeline and in this very moment, this version. And you at the moment, you are very focused on 10 of cups and Empress. So if you're focused on 10 of cups and Empress with this person, don't focus on any of the past circumstances, etc. Just affirm, because they have no free will. And just look at the videos that I posted most recently. They have no free will in your reality, okay? You are the God of your reality in every single reality. Select the reality where this is what you get. If you are just doing a check-in and want to know about this person and where they're at, and you want something else, you also can manifest something else. But it looks like you've had to work through some pain here around, you know, 9 of Swords. Confidence, stepping into your confidence, stepping into your power, loving yourself, okay, your self-worth. I mean, 8 of Wands, you might be wanting to talk to them. There has been a tower, or it feels like there's a tower moment happening where you're like, okay, I'm stressed. Maybe do I want to persist in this? Or, you know, I mean, the Wheel of Fortune, you want things to shift for the better, or you just want things to shift. Like for you is what I'm getting. The Star card, you do have hope for it. I think you're just stressed because you don't like this version that's shown up so far. So you can absolutely, like I said, let go of all of that. Let's get some broken mirror. I mean, right now, where is this person at? I have a Knight of Wands in the upright. That can be communication. If you feel like you're going round and round, if you have an assumption that they are that, then they might come back in, but they might go back out, or the mirror is going to conform to what you're assuming about them. So in the very least, change your assumptions about them and select a new version that already exists. I did a live and I posted it about it recently. So have a look at that, or look online at coaches, specific person conform, manifest specific person. What is this person coming in with? This, what did I say about ego clashes? Strong-headed, stubborn has come out, inflexible, okay? It causes a dynamic between the two of you. So it could be like this push-pull, whether there's other like romantic interests or not, you know, it just like push-pull, withdrawal, whatever it is, spiritual attack, facing their demons. Okay, guys, for some of you, this does say, look, we've got the X, unfaithful love triangle, X in question. For some of you, there are X's in the mix. This person doesn't have faith in the 10 of cups because they've lost out in the 10 of cups before. For others of you, if you know it's your story and you have selected a reality where third parties have shown up and there's a love triangle, again, fuck it away. It's a non-issue if you want the person. You can manifest away third parties, okay? There's something here to do with facing their demons. I did say that you trigger one another, okay? Spiritual attack. They also might feel, Sag again, they have a lot of insecurity about themselves, and they might feel 7 of cups, that you've got other choices or options. And that might have come down to, you know, 7 of swords. They were not showing up very honestly initially in that reality, in the one that I'm checking into, okay? What are they coming in with? Childish, immature, argumentative, playing the victim. And again, it's something to do with money and ego issues this person has. Okay, make it rain, manifesting abundance, money. I said entrepreneur, it literally says promotion entrepreneur. Okay, interesting. Pictures, regrets, reminiscing, missing you, thinking of you, crying, missing you, nostalgia. So there's hurt feelings here and they're weighed down. Okay, toxic people, addictions, wrong advice, wrong crowd. So there could have been people in the mix that have muddled this. Love triangle, the ex, that could just be exes. That could be unfaithful, as in, I did tell you there could have been just confusion and questions around that. It could have actually collapsed in the reality. But there's definitely, wrong advice, wrong crowd as well. Okay, this person could be it says childish, so this could be a mutual dynamic between the two of you. Like, you also could test each other, trigger each other. This does say desire, and I said that a number of times. And then what else are they coming in with? Guilt, apology, remorseful, ashamed. Okay, Sag, so this version of the situation, partly, Sag, you want to have the happily ever after anyway. But if you want this person, 100%, look, I think that they want to come in, they're remorseful, they're thinking of you. There could be an apology coming through. Either way, you've manifested that, and you can manifest the more preferable version. So take this as a check-in, take what you want, throw out the rest, rework it, do what you will with that. I hope it resonated for you, Sag, and I'm sending you guys so much love.